All right, so let's take a look at the student entity. Very similar to what we had in the faculty side. This is a class that inherits from the base class of user, and it's going to declare some fields that are specific to users, such as JPA and when they're expected to graduate, plus the first the public setters and getters and whatnot, and a dedicated CRUD repository, right? That would know how to retrieve specifically just students, right? For the for a RESTful service that for the student, again would be /API/students to retrieve all the students, and it would use the repository by using repository.findAll. One thing that I did not mention earlier is how these controllers get a hold of the repositories. Right? We have been using the repositories, in all these controllers, right? But we never said how is it that the controllers get a hold of the repository in the first place. So to do that, we're going to use the AutoWire. The AutoWire will delegate the lifecycle management of these instances to the Spring Boot framework. It says, you handle it. You instantiate it for me, right? An instance of this repository, and then inject it, right? So this is kind of like an inversion of control, where we are delegating this to the framework, and when we are instantiated, this variable is already instantiated for us. The other cool thing about this is that this repository also behaves as a singleton, where we have this one instance of this repository for the entire application form. So anyone who auto-wires this repository will get the same instance, the same reference to the same instance, which is pretty cool. And then obviously we can just use it here in this case to find all, casting it to the right data type. The fields, the fields are just going to be an addition to the fields that are already there that are all common to the users, right? So they're all there. First name, last name is all there, plus the D type that we created earlier from the faculty, some of the faculty fields, office and tenure, right? Plus, notice that we were adding the brand new GPA and the graduation year are there as well. Yes?
What if in the user class we have a field named D type?
Huh, I don't know. I haven't tried that. I'm going to try it out. Maybe we can try it a little later. That's a good question. Let's try it out in a minute. Let's see, insert. To insert here, we're inserting a couple of students, Dan, Craig, and Charlie Garcia. And when we ask for these students, right, it comes back with an array of objects. Right, notice that we don't get any of the faculty, we only get the students.